Just north of downtown LA, we're live from David Price is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Over to Muncy, and they double him up. In to hit will be Trent Grisham, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Fouled off. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end. Fernando Valenzuela, the Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mookie Betts is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Chris Taylor is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Couldn't get extended on the screwball, and it's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Batting third.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up for an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 2-3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Here's Manny Machado now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now the first pitch here from Price. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Fred McGriff. As a look, now the pitch. Strike called, now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Runners are at first and third with none out. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The second baseman, Tucapita.
Into the box. Tucapita Marcano. In there. Now the throw. Throw won't get him.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Fernando Valenzuela. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. And finally, there's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ricky Henderson. He singled to open up the ball game.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball at his first at bat and didn't miss it.
Price has tossed more than 2,000 major league innings, and he's stacked up over 1,900 strikeouts in those innings, putting him inside the top 100 on the all-time leaderboard. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Bellinger brings it in. At the plate, Trent Grisham pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next to hit, Fernando Tatis Jr. for his career in this matchup. He's 3 for 15. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is Bellinger. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Valenzuela, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes. He's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Will Smith is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Hit on the ground is short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
A.J. Pollock comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And another foul ball. Smith, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 3 called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Ellen. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Leading off to the Padres.
Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit hard on the ground to second, and he is going to get him at first base. And my goodness, that was a highlight reel effort. Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado. His prior history versus this arm, he brings a .353 batting line. He's taken him deep once, and that's the second out.
Up next to the Padres.
Next, it'll be Fred McGriff. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. And now the first pitch. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in will be Edwin Rios, and they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ring him up on the screwball, and that's the first down of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Dustin May stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mookie Betts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. In the air now out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Striding in is Tucupita Marcano as we begin the top of the 4th.
That last at bat, Matty B, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting robbed.
You know, Dero, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding? And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Popped him up. Seager moving to his left. 1 out. Next to hit is Tony Gwynn. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Pollock. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. So next to hit is Trent Grisham, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
line. That's a base hit into left field. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping in now, Mike Piazza pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Ready with the 0-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's into the bullpen. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead got even wider. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? You come to watch offense.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. But they managed to bat around. Now at the plate is Chris Taylor. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The center fielder,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Bellinger.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Didn't waste any time. Liked the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Now batting.
Here now is Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches?
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. And digging in now for San Diego, Tucupita Marcano, 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line to the right side. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Up next is the Padres.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
And a double steal try here. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's safe at 3rd as they pull off the double steal. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was an advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
To the plate now, Trent Grisham. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Up next to the Padres, the pitcher, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And in steps Manny Machado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Pollock on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Fred McGriff. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tatis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, D-Roll, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Max Muncy stands in as he looks at a called strike. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Edwin Rios is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here comes another 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame in the inning. And stepping in, Fernando Valenzuela. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Valenzuela.
First pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, have a day right here. Third knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in the 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
At the plate now, Ricky Henderson. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Tony Gwynn. Singled in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next, here is Trent Grisham. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. Valenzuela is on his way home. And a relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in one game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
Short, hit hard. The flip will go to Taylor at second for the force and the inning. Justin Turner is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He'll start this one at 269. No home runs as of yet, and no RBIs either.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So we got him looking there. Justin Turner becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Mookie Betts is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Popped him up. McGriff calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. First pitch on its way. Chris Taylor stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Joe Kelly enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now into the box is Manny Machado. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First delivery to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Now to the plate, Tucupita Marcano. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And now the first pitch. Line drive base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Boy, talk about having a debut where he gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
Into the box, Ricky Henderson. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. There's a line drive base hit to left field. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Drilled on the ground is short. He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Last half of the 7th here. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Cody Bellinger is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And it's fouled away. That misses. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Payoff pitch one more time. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Henderson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the... Now it'll be Trent Grisham. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pollock will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Delivered an RBI single last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So now to the plate, Mike Piazza, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
And that's through into left, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
In now, Fred McGriff. High fly ball out to deep right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that is off the wall. And not in time as the run scores. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Fernando Valenzuela. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run is in to score from third. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored as sac fly and an RBI. Now at the plate, here is Ricky Henderson. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. At the plate now is A.J. Pollock. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And that's out number 1.
The first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And the screwball is in there, so he falls into a quick hole. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Max Muncy becomes out number 2 this inning. Next, it'll be Edwin Rios. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with another 0-2. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. The Padres lead it. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham. From the stretch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. That'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Fernando Tatis Jr. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. To short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next up, Mike Piazza tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here.
Matty, this guy is certainly walking to the plate with confidence. His slugging percentage is going through the roof with a bomb and a triple to boot.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Corey Knebel will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jacob Amaya is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate, Fred McGriff. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2. Ready now is Jacob Amaya, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last debut, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Hit hard to short, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. 1-2 now. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Here's Corey Seager. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
28-0 the final this afternoon. The Friars took the lead in the 2nd inning.